I'm very red. I feel like I'm also very in the corner. Who put me in the, oh look, I'm cut off, right? Why am I cut off? Why am I so cut off? I mean, okay, I guess part of the reason is because, like, I don't know. Shut up, me. I don't know. Frick. Mokoto? That's right. Instead of Makoto, it's Mokoto, the protagonist of Danganronpa. I look very orange. I look very red. I know. I don't know what, I didn't think I would be, but I am. Look at that. Let's see if I can figure out. Sorry, I have to look this way. Or maybe this way. Hang on. Is it like a saturation? Is it a white mount? I mean, it'd just be easier if I went black and white. It would just be easier, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it just be easier? What part of the problem is? You know what part of the problem is? That I'm behind the scenes, I'm doing this in an order that shouldn't be done. Technically, we're doing a color correction and then a chroma key. And we should be doing a chroma key and then a color correction. So like, if we make it look like, if we do this, we're fixing it live. Look, we got the green screen. I look so drab, dark, and dreary. We look so drab. I wonder if if I get a little bit of light in here. Can we get the green screen to recognize? I would say the short answer is apparently no. Okay, that's good so far. All right. A little bit. How's the hat looking? Let's tweak the hat a little bit. Not too much. Oh, a little bit. Okay. I probably want that up. I want it to not get my shoulder over here quite so much. Part of that problem is that lamp is not actually bright enough. Or perhaps. Set this guy here. How you guys doing? It's the beginning of our stream week. By that I mean, you know, I start streaming on Tuesday. I don't Monday. Okay, do that. How's the Tuesday? How's everybody's Tuesday? As I'm yip yapping. What if we do this? What if we just blow? Oh wait, that didn't. Oh, here's why. What if we just do this? Wouldn't this be kind of sick? I mean, you can it's again the green issue, the green under the pits. What if we're just white? Bad Apple Mo. When's the MagicManMo Bad Apple cover with the music video? When is that, man? When's that happening? Get that junk food off the shelf. Speaking of the shelf, I need to add a I need to add a what the frick is the name of the game that I was just playing? No, I'm not a human. We need to add a No, I'm not a human character up there. I don't know who it should be. None of them have real names. We had to invent names for everybody, so I don't know if it should be like Sally, you know, our neighbor's daughter. If it should be like just Taylor and or maybe the cat hanging out up there. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. For those of you that know, you know. Because we had to make up the names. They didn't give us any actual names. We had to make it up. What if I actually had a stream? What if this was what I did now? Like, instead of being like a VTuber, PNGtuber, whatever, what if it was just actually me, but I'm so whited out there's nothing you can see. So it's kind of like a weird whited out avatar. I think I can do the opposite. What's darkness look like? I can also just be the darkness and get the microphone out of the way a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me. You can get that kind of... Okay, we can't get out of the way. But I could be the darkness. My darkness dance. Shadow Mo. That's what I'm thinking, right? Alright, let's get me back in here somewhere. Need to up the brightness, not that far. It's too low, hang on. Need to up it just a skosh. By skosh, I mean that is like the skoshiest of skoshes. Got some contrast action happening. We can also be like flat. We can also do this. Negative ManMo is always really fun. It makes me feel like an old black man because it makes my skin look dark and my beard look white, right? Like an old retired black man on the beach. You know? That gives you that vibe a little, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. Or it could be gray. Right about here is like gray. You can still get some features. What's maximum contrast? It can be maximum contrast, which makes it look like I'm in a really weird, like, a filtered horror movie of some kind. I'm not entirely sure. All right, that's not enough. We gotta go up to about. What I mean by, like, if you tweak with your settings enough, you start to forget what, like, looks real and what is just a figment of everyone's collective imagination. Not that. Not there. Adjusting the gamma. I gotta adjust my gamma, everybody. Hue shifting is always fun. We can do this. I could be blue, purple. Purple. Daba dee daba da. This should be a no. That wrong way. This should be bluer. Yeah, that's blue. Daba dee. I like the blue hue shift because it makes my beard look like it's kind of like this weird purple color. I could be the purple guy. I was the purple guy all along. Gonna be this kind of like cyan sort of situation. What's this one? Is this this is green? Get this. Anyway, we'll put that straight back to where it should be. Or I could be a ghost. Or I could be a ghost. Space ghost, coast to coast. Just telling just doing my radio show, coast to coast. You guys know what space ghost, coast to coast even is? Y'all don't know what that is. All right, we'll go to here. This looks better. This looks better. The green screen's a little bit better. I feel like my coloring's I'm not quite as orange. I think we're back to where we want to be, right? Are we there yet? No. The new trend right now in friend games is, I don't know if you guys have seen that game. I haven't seen like any gameplay. I just keep seeing it pop up everywhere of people playing it and on my Steam and stuff. Is that game RV there yet? I think it's a friend game. You know, like where you play with, you know, you and your pals or whatever. You're doing like an RV trip together or whatever. Like Peak, but instead of climbing a mountain, you're on an RV trip, and it's called RV there yet or something like that. I don't know anything about it. I keep seeing that pop up everywhere, though, and I'm like, that's a pretty fun pun. That's a pretty fun pun. I'll give you that one. I don't know what it's about, and I don't know what you're trying to accomplish in it, but I keep seeing it. Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. We've actually done a trial now, guys, in the Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. We've done a trial. We probably won't do a trial today unless we back-to-back trials real quick. Last episode, we did a trial. We did our first trial and survived. Erica, thank you for the 20 Mexican, whatever that converts to. It's a.
You got some cinnamon flavored incense?
No. Right now I have. This is old. I forgot. I used to do quite a bit of incense, and I kind of haven't been in a while. Technically, I don't think I'm supposed to. It might be against my lease. They're very anti-open flames and like candles and stuff. But incense isn't an open flame. I've also straight up just lit matches in here before, so I don't know what to tell you. But this is old. I've had this in my. I'm trying to use it. I'm trying to get rid of it, so I'm using it. But it's not cinnamon. It's called Dragon's Blood. I think I got it at like a Walmart. Maybe I got it online. I literally don't remember where I got this. This has been sitting on my shelf where I keep my incense stuff for so long, and I haven't been using this in a while. I don't even think it tries to tell you what its scent is. It just says long-lasting aroma, 40 count. Does it even try? Does it even try to describe this? I can smell it right now. It's kind of soapy. actually. Instructions. Should I read the instructions in Spanish? Instrucciones. Retirar las varillas de incienso de la caja. Colocar la varilla de modo que quede firme en un recipiente adecuado. Seguro y resistente al calor y a las llamas. Encender la punta de la varilla y luego soplar para apagar la llama de modo que la punta quede encendida. I'm sure my pronunciation and grammar was spotless. It doesn't even try to describe the scent, but if I was going to try to describe it to you, soapy would be what I would come up with. It's like it's soapy with like a hint of spice. It's like a spicy soap. I don't know how else to describe that. I gotta be honest with you. And now we're gonna light it on fire. Spotless as a Dalmatian. That's what I strive for. What I strive for is spotless as a Dalmatian. Imagine I lean over and catch my microphone fuzz on fire by accident. Imagine I just am a psycho. You don't really have to imagine very hard, do you? Hang on. Yeah, I gotta get in my... I've got one of these, like, incense towers. But these incense sticks don't actually fit the little incense holes very good. I don't know if you guys can see the vents coming out of that tower. I got one of these little cheap towers. You can see the smoke. I got one of these really cheap towers from somewhere. Again, I don't remember where I've acquired this. I'm gonna sit over here. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Oops, I got some ash. I got some ash on my desk. I'll clean that up later. I incensed up yesterday during my D&D game. My D&D group's been meeting on Monday nights, and I incensed up, so I was like, I gotta go through this stuff. Your sculpture's going well. That is good to hear. I've never tried to, to my knowledge, I'm trying to think, well, I think as a small child, I think maybe some arts and crafts stuff, maybe. But like, as far as I can actually remember trying to do anything sort of serious, I've never tried to sculpt anything before. No, I've never done that. So that is a skill I have not exercised or attempted. So best of luck to you on that one. Oh my gosh. My desktop was doing something goofy right before booting up the game, but it looks like everything's working fine. It like started, I started the game, I clicked to boot up the game, and all of my like desktop shortcuts started to like refresh, which was weird. Is that too loud? I keep forgetting if this game is too loud. I'm like way over, there we go. That's better. I am still kind of eaten up on this. I need to rearrange my green screen / desk setup situation. Again, is what I want to do. Oops, that's not the gameplay. But I haven't done that yet because it's a pain in the butt. There we go. The game should be coming on screen here in a sec. There it is. Junko! She was fun. She was fun while she lasted. I also gave her the like Valley Girl accent. I did that voice for her, and now she's dead. I don't get to do it anymore. No one else has it. That's one of the more fun voices to do. I can't say that I do it well. It's just fun to do. And isn't that what it's really about? Isn't that what it's actually about, friends? Dude, I'm actually, I don't think you can see it on stream. There is so much smoke wafting over here in front of my face. I don't think you'll be able to, let me know if you can see it on stream. There's so much incense just floating in front of my face right now. It's floating away. And both girls I liked are death. I know, that is so freaking rude, actually. That's so rude. Hang on, I wanted to adjust my volume a little bit, and I guess I'm just dumb. I don't remember what oh, mixer, here we go. I've already turned it so far down. I swear to God, I turned it down and it's just, does it sound fine or is it too loud? You know, 2 streams in a row. Yeah, I noticed it's, you tickled my nose. That got right up in my nose. I got a good whiff of the incense and that tickled my nose. Anyway, yeah, I noticed that it's like a random person every time. Does that sound too loud? Are we good? You guys aren't saying it's too loud, so I'm gonna assume it's fine. But I swear to God, if I watch the VOD later, it sound like this, but the game's like loud, I'm gonna be like, what? All good? Okay. Load game then. We're at, why do I have so many? Why am I using, how many slots do I get? Oh dude, I get so many slots, it's fine. Every single save is gonna be a new slot. Load, yes. Continue. We're right after the trial and we are starting a new day, maybe? Yes, chapter 1 ending. Let's go. Let's go! Where we left off. Makoto Nagi. I think this is right after the trial, so we might be like we haven't gone to bed yet. Yeah, Makoto had literally nothing to say. Wait, so does that mean we're still in Sayaka's old room? Or are we back into our room where the murder took place? Because I would rather just take over Sayaka's old room and stay there instead of Makoto's old room where Sayaka died. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather keep Sayaka's room if it were me. Back to your room? I don't like that. Where's my trash? Oh, there's my trash can. I was like, where's my trash can? I want to look at my trash! Yes! It's like I knew. I mean, we know I was going to check everything, but it's like I knew. Makoto's probably not gonna say anything about anything, is he? He's still reeling. Let's just double check. My toolbox is still in here? I guess we'll never know. Can I go to the bathroom? Probably not. Oh, I can. And I get a different angle. This is not the angle that we've had before. It's gone. Wait, what's gone? The body? Because if you're talking about Sayaka, I would have said she's gone. But maybe that's just me. Okay, there it is. She really is gone. Did a staff member come by and pick her up? Like, probably while we were stuck in trial, I guess, right? That's gotta be it. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses. What are you gonna do? It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
Yeah, that's probably true. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. Especially Junko's, that was so sudden. And in front of us all. And quite rude. Especially since, who was it? Mondo. Mondo, I mean, I know the bear exploded, but Mondo got let off so easy. And Junko was just so brutal. I know she knew the rules. You know the rules, and so do I. You for real gotta guess who are going to die in this chapter? If I had to guess right now, I would say... I bet it's... Who's the quiet girl in the green shirt? I feel like all the, so far, sweetest characters we've met are probably going to die sooner than later. So maybe her... And there might be more than one death. So I bet it'll be like her as like the sweet character, but then someone who's a little bit edgy needs to die too. Maybe it'll be like, how about, oh shoot, I wonder if, who's the rules guy? Tanaka? Is that even the right guy? I don't know these guys' names. Rules guy and quiet green shirt gal, maybe? Maybe them two. I don't know, that's just a guess. I feel like Rules guy could go a long ways. He might go further, but who's gonna kill them? That is yet to be seen. I don't know. Me, I will. I'm getting out of here alive. I'm gonna kill them all. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. I feel like Green Shirt Girl, what was her name? Like Chihiro, to something? Tahiti? That's a country. Sorry, I'm late. I need to look at the list of names again. I straight up don't remember. You guys can see her on screen. I hope Hifumi, who we probably all just want to disappear, is gonna make it to like the very end. Just wait. Sorry, I'm late.
So,
Awie's one of the like sweeter ones. She could die early, I bet you. Cause like all it's gonna, by the time we get to the end, the only thing that's going to be left are people that are like ruthless, right? Probably. That's my thinking. Of course not. I didn't even see you there. Hi, welcome to the stream. Am I just not? I just can't read, guys. I didn't even see you were there in the chat. I am just illiterate. No, I don't want to know anything. How many are gonna live? No, don't tell me anything. Shut up. Shut your face. Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry, I'm kind of shook up right now. Kiyotaka, that's his name. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom, you said all too cheerily, Kiyotaka.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? Dude, Mondo punched us, and even he's on our side here. Mondo, maybe, so far, greatest character development? Maybe, actually? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened. I see. It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? That's what I would do, honestly. Unless I don't have access to the bathroom lock. I'm not sure how they lock, if they just lock from the inside or if they need a key. That was never really specified to me, but I would rather take Sayaka's room. Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. I mean, how long could that room stay? How long can that room remain Sayaka stinky? Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto? Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? Isn't that what Makoto just said? He's gotta... Did he just now say he's not gonna dwell on it? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it.
So, everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? I love some of her faces. Aoi is just kind of funny. She's gonna be my next favorite, which means she's definitely gonna be the next one to die. I'm just gonna keep picking. Who's my favorite dude and gal? Right now, I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to like actually hang out with any of them. I don't know, truthfully. We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. I don't like him, though. Toko freaks me out. Toko concerns me deeply. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. I just spat all over my phone doing that. doing Toko's stutter. I hope she's next. She freaks me. Toko makes me uncomfortable. Toko makes me nervous.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do anything like that. Something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. The Byakuya is doing himself no favors. He's basically admitting that, like, he's prepared to play the game, right? Which means we're all gonna suspect that he's a killer, right? He's put himself firmly in the crosshairs of everybody, which might if he's not the killer, then the killer might not want to kill him because you want to keep Byakuya alive to frame him. So maybe it is a survival ploy. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. Celeste will be a surprise one. She seems really, like, cold and calculating, which means she'll make it a long ways, but I bet she won't make it to the end. I bet she'll have some crazy twist death that no one sees coming. I bet it'll be insane, whatever it is. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created a Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work for your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So
Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. She's too sweet for this world. Or it's all a charade. I don't know. Maybe it's a mask. Maybe she's lying. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean? She means at the trial. Yeah, Leon. Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. Well, it is different, at least in Monokuma's eyes, or we'd all be able to get out of here free, I think, right?
But
So,
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it? Right.
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist.
What? A masochist likes to hurt themselves, though, right? Blaming yourself. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. I don't know why I'm talking like this. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Who is the mastermind? Who is the mastermind? Since the Monokuma doll is confirmed to be, like the bear, is confirmed to be one of many dolls. Like there's multiple Monokuma bear dolls in existence. Because the one exploded, but he's literally said as much. Like you can't defeat Monokuma the bear doll. So does that mean there's a Monokuma the person controlling the bears? So there's like a Monokuma, or is there someone else in charge of the bear? And do we know who they are? Could it be one of us? Could it be Makoto? What if Makoto was the mastermind all along? And this whole lucky student nonsense has been all just like a massive dump. Like he's not, again, like our character's whole thing is that he's not an ultimate anything other than like the random lucky draw. So what if that was made up and BS and he's actually in it from the beginning and we, the player, also don't know it? That would be crazy. Yeah, Master Koto? I don't think that's true. I don't think any of that's true. But if this were like a TV show, if this were Squid Game, I'd be thinking it. I don't think this is how this is gonna work. But if this were a TV show, I'd be thinking it. Like, what if? We'd never see it coming. Ding dong, bing bong, yay! So I guess it's like 10 p.m. or whatever. Is it sleepy time?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Indeedly.
As such,
It is officially nighttime.
Nighttime.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Oh. Dining hall wasn't what was locked to us before, wasn't it? I think. What was locked before? It was the gym at night? There was a different room that he was locking every night. I don't think it was the dining hall. Was it? No. I don't think so.
Oh, and
Maybe.
one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide.
What? I mean, we're all already well aware of the cameras everywhere. Was it the dining hall? Was it? Huh. And how did they pull off? I don't know. Then that makes me wonder about the timing of when Sayaka did go get that knife from the kitchen. You know? Because I thought that was after 10 p.m. Because I thought Sayaka came to Makoto's room at 10. But there must have been some time in between. I can't remember. That's okay.
Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions.
Did you just put a pun on yourself?
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
There better not be bed bugs. You guys are in charge of these rooms. What was that about just now? What do you mean, what was that about? This is Monokuma's nightly nonsense. He's saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with
That
me.
piece of shit. Who does he think he is?
Doesn't matter. Alright, let's get out of here before we get locked inside the dining hall. Because I think you're not allowed to be in here when they lock it. Because what if you were already in here when they lock it? Are you allowed to be there? Because you're not allowed to be in there once you're out of there. I'm guessing you just got to get out. I'm guessing they don't want you in the dining hall at night, I guess. And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates. Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. 3 down, 12 to go. Got a dirty dozen. Our despair has only just begun. Chapter Dose. Boy's Life of Despair. Boy's life? That makes me think that, like, this one's gonna be for the boys. I don't know what that means yet, but this one's for the boys. Pour one out for the boys. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
T-pose for dominance. T-pose. T-pose for dominance. What are we doing? Are we doing some Pilates over here?
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yotaka, like, has just no chill.
Now reach way up and bend way down.
I don't think I want to do this yoga session. I like Aoi. Is her idea of like arms out is just Am I
Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Please don't talk like that. Please don't say that to me. Bad bear, bad. Where's my spray bottle?
Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy.
So do we like have classes or what? You're the one keeping us stuck inside.
Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for?
So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise.
Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness.
Ooh, Empire of Darkness. I know it well.
The power can be yours.
That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with.
It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just yet?
Oh, this is Makoto talking. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey!
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands?
Okay, so then...
I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world?
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode.
One of the locked room is just probably open to us now, is what I'm understanding. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he showed up. But a new world?
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get outside? I doubt it, but even if he did, it'd be like a courtyard that you can't really get outside.
I wonder about
That
that.
seems unlikely. My thoughts exactly.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey!
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. I'm guessing it's like one new room, so I'm guessing we're all gonna end up in the same place as everyone. But it's a new chapter, so we gotta look for new coins, new things, new dialogue. Are they always watching us? Don't they ever get tired? Geez, it took everything I had to even think about mocking them. How do I do my, there we go. I have to remember the control. The controls to this game are bananas, so I have to remember what the buttons are. I think it's like F1 for my settings and stuff. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now, it's just showing the school crest. If I break it, Monokuma might come and punish me. And we don't want that. Or do we? No, of course not. I don't see anything else to do in here, so let's get out. I don't want Monokuma to punish me. Yasuhiro, what's your sitch?
What the heck?
Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? No, I haven't looked, actually. Bad. This is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing. But this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
We're serious.
That stuff you see lined up there? Any god could come by and use it to send a message. Any god? Do the gods walk amongst us, Yasuhiro? Do you see them? Are the gods in the room with us now? Huh? I've been struck with knowledge! It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin!
Let me out of here!
Let me out! I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Or I should look at the case, I suppose. Let's take a look. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Winning championships and stuff probably came naturally to anyone going to school here. Okay, but is that it? I mean, the sword is still missing, but I don't see anything actually new in it. Okay, we'll just pocket that away in our cranium for now. I'd love to just smash the thing, but who knows what would happen if I did. If I go smashing TVs and cameras, I think I'll just die. Someone's using these cameras to watch people die. Don't they have any shame at all? Oh, ooh, piece of candy. Thank you, camera. I don't see anything else. Wait, did I? Wait, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Ah! Oh, that was the door. Yep, I'm gonna leave. To the hallway! Turn around! Oh, we can go upstairs. Oh, we've got a staircase we can go up to. That is a whole new world. Oh, Jesus. Where'd you come from, here? I didn't see you there.
Got it!
Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has opened up.
You hear me?
But it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about, just in case.
Without a doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes.
You understand?
Well, I'll leave the school to you.
Darn right you will. I gotta go. I do want to investigate. Should we investigate what we know already first and then head up? Am I allowed in the women's yet? Let me in. I want to poop in the stall. I should look around the school first. I need to find out what Monokuma meant by a new... Okay, all right. He's going to be the... Makoto is no fun. He won't let me do what I want to do. He won't let me express my free will. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? Time to find out. Ooh, the floors are kind of sick, though. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. The blue floors give me water vibes. Is this... Oh. I knew! I was gonna say pool! I was gonna say the floors give me water. I was gonna say pool. I knew it! I knew it! It's time for a beach episode! There's an anchor here on the door. Got some changing rooms and a ginormous Gatling gun. Oh, Makoto, hey, guess what? Yeah, Aoi is the swimmer, if I remember correctly. She's the one that's the ultimate swimmer. Which, the fact that we just now unlocked the pool concerns me, because it's like, well, is Aoi gonna like die in the pool now and not even really get to be able to enjoy it? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool here. A pool. Pool, pool, pool. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it.
Okay.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Hina. What was your last name? Aoi? Aoi Hina something? What was your name? Asahina, that's right. I knew it wasn't just Hina. I like how they've given nicknames to these people, but I can't even keep their real names straight, so I keep forgetting what anything is. The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit, things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. I knew she'd say something like that. I knew I had that same thought. I had that same thought when Makoto said, oh, after each trial, you'll get a new world. I'm like, that just incentivizes us to kill each other to get access to more of the school. I thought it. I had the same thought, Celeste. Celeste, we're thinking alike here. Maybe a little concerning. Hey, Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No, not yet. Oh, that was me talking. Hey, Chihiro! Have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. You don't have to check. You can just go check out the pool without changing. Just walk through the doors, walk around the pool, check the place out, see what there is to see. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. What does that mean? What is a type of person that doesn't like changing into swimsuits? Like, what is a type of person? Is it just because Makoto's saying she sells seashells? She seems shy? Is that what he's saying? That's gotta be it. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Why? Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room? Not that I don't want to. It's just... She must have some story that I don't know. She must have some backstory that we haven't learned yet. I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? Yeah, maybe a bad experience in one. Maybe she got like bullied or something in a locker room, and now she's like, I don't even F with lockers, dude. That's a pretty weird phobia, though. Yeah, maybe something like that. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. And a coin! Dude, there's no way we have 75 coins. It's gotta be 15. Is there anything over here like that I can click on? Like, oh yes, I knew there would be. It's kind of hard to see around their flat character sprites. It looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. Donuts. And a coin. I've got 76 coins. It might be that looks like a 7. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. I'd love to just smash the stupid thing. Let's check. Can I hit my F1? That looks like 76. That's a lot of when did I get so many coins? Was it from the trial? Did I get a buttload of coins from the trial? Okay, I can't click on are those hoses? Are those jump ropes? Like, what are those even? Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? That is a pretty, like, for the front door, I kind of understood why there would be a big gun to, like, ward off people from trying to escape, basically. But I don't know why there would be such a huge gun in the pool room, necessarily. So there's, like, little monitor. I know this is the girls, but there's little monitors beside the doors. Is this some kind of card reader? I wonder what it's for. I'm gonna try the girls' door. I figure it's locked, but I want to try it anyway. These girls are gonna literally all watch Makoto walk up to the girls' door. Like, what the frick are you doing? Behind this door is the locker room. This is the girls' locker room.
This is fine.
A true gentleman will respect our space, yes? I knew somebody would say something. What if I do it again? No, is it the same dialogue? Same dialogue. I didn't know if they would say something different if you kept trying. Nah, it's the same. Okay. Check out this one. Is this some kind of card reader? I wonder what it's for. Behind this door is the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really? Oh, does the handbook have like a...
Of course.
Like an RFID reader or whatever in it?
Really?
Whoa!
If you want to unlock her the locker room,
Unlock her, but I barely know her.
you'll have to swipe your personal handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. Only a girl's handbook can open a boy's locker room. And that's the bottom line.
But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? And then the Gatling gun will go...
Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity.
Depravity. Depravity? Depravity.
Depravity!
That's what the gun's for. All right. There's no sneaky peeks. And not in this school, nuh-uh. No siree.
See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all ducka 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 ducka.
Insert Wendy Bag from Phoenix Wright with her like little laser gun thing. I bet it'd really hurt to get shot by that thing. I assume it would kill you out. It would probably more than hurt. That thing drops like 50 cals. Look at the size of that truck. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not?
Wha- That never even occurred to me, to think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound?
I got it!
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of genius, right? It's 'cause my brain is 100% cotton. No polyester up in there.
Honestly,
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course. It's 'cause all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age you'd try humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch.
Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. The same close? I don't want a Gatling gun in every room, in every hallway, and that seems like a lot. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. Which, I suggested Makoto and Sayaka do, and I don't know, Sayaka might still be alive if we had done that. I don't know. Maybe Makoto would be dead.
All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
I don't like that. I don't like by force or by cunning, do whatever you want. I don't like that.
Just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later!
Okay, so the new regulation is in place. See ya.
So, for sure we're not allowed to swap handbooks with anybody because it's against the rules, and Monokuma would get you for that, I think. So we shouldn't have to worry about that, I think. I don't know if there's a way around that. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
You got it!
Last Chihiro, you want to come with me?
As for me,
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face. And your hair, probably. Like, that must take eons to do. Unless those are just like, pop those out. like, are those extensions? Do you just pop those out? Because if that's your hair, that must take eons to figure out. To curl those? You know what I'm saying? I don't know I don't know anything about hair. But that seems like it'd take a while to sort out.
I'm sorry.
Alright, I'll pass it this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. I thought? I don't think I said that out loud. But I do kind of want to go check it out. I'll go take a dip with you, Aoi. I like how Monokuma was like, those sex-crazed teenagers. By the way, here's a poster of a half-naked woman in the locker room for you guys to ogle at. Now this is an interesting poster. Awooga. Yukio. Yukio? Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh! Obviously someone put this in the school, but is it really okay to have something like this here? I mean, I guess. I feel like it's Monokuma's doing. There's a camera staring straight at it! How long am I going to be stuck here being watched by these cameras? Little freaky that they are worried about us being freaky in the locker rooms, but they do have cameras in the locker rooms watching us dress. It's a little concerning. I'm starving for information from the outside world. If only there was a TV that worked. If only. I can't, like, punch the punching bag or anything. No, nothing else to click on except for the door. All right. Wig Lestia. I'm not saying all her hair is wig. I'm just saying, I don't know. Those are some crazy hair curls that she's got going on. Dude, the fact that they have all this like metal up here on this wall, really, it all looks rusty and gross. Really kind of takes it out for me, I think. Oh, I moved. I thought we were just, okay. I can like walk around the pool. Oh, snap. Is this a door or a locker? Lockers. Well, I would expect to see that at any normal pool. Hey! That is absolutely 77. We have so many coins, guys, and you know what that means? We're going to go gambling! Let's go gambling! Okay, there's nothing I can do over there. If I look over here. I can't actually like click on the pool itself. It's kind of, if I click over here, do I just walk over there? Weird. I can't like walk over to the chalkboard or whatever that is, marker board. Looks black, so it looks like a chalkboard, but it might also just be white, and it's like the lighting or whatever. Well, that was fun. Bye. Leave the pool, I guess. There's not anything to do in there. It's a whole new world. Leave the boys' locker room, I guess. There is more to this floor that we haven't explored yet. More to the floor. More to the floor. Leave the area. Yop, 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 yop. Yop, yop, yop. That's the pool. Cool. I like the neon sign. I've never had a neon sign in my school before. This is the girls' bathroom. If I ever took one step in there, I'd become a total creep in everyone's eyes, and that'd be it for me. That's okay. We can be the ultimate creep. No, I guess that's Hifumi. But what's in the boys' bathroom? Look, it's not that I'm trying to get into the girls because I'm a creep. It's just that, like, if it works one time, then I'm gonna want to know why it works, you know? There's a clue or something. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. In a stall? I don't see anything useful in here. Okay, weird. All right, bye. I shall leave the area. Bathrooms are kind of a letdown. There's never anything going on in them. Okay, so we got another staircase that we cannot access. A gate's blocking my way, so there's still another floor, which means not everything has opened up yet. I mean, did you see the size of the school from the outside? What is the hallway that goes nowhere? You think there's a secret door here? Secret? 2A. The size of the school is huge from the outside, so I'm sure there's lots of floors, right? The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. Who's baby? I'm baby. Sakura? Ogami?
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around.
All right, samesies, girl. I'm also going to do that. There might be coins to be had. In any normal classroom, this is where a window would be, but the windows here have those same metal planes covering them. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but on the second floor, too, the windows here have those same metal plates covering them. Let's go! They really do be rewarding you for clicking on every little thing. A surveillance camera. They're watching every single move we make. Every breath you take. Every vow you break. I know it's pointless, but I can't stop looking at the clock. Even if the time was wrong, I wouldn't have any way of knowing. I really don't like that. But I do like this coin! I guess we do need to get a lot of coins because there's a chance for repeats. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now, it's just showing the school crest. If I break it, Monokuma might come and punish me. And that, I think, is everything I can interact with besides the door. All right, bye, Sakura. I need to find, we should be buddied up. We shouldn't be going anywhere alone because murder can take place at any time. Look at the chairs. It's a creepy hall. What's going on with the, oh, it's just up against oh, it's like a study area. Okay, I didn't realize it's up against a counter. You come here, like, do some studies. Can I click on any of the chairs? Interesting. Gotcha. Is this like a big lecture hall? It might be. Who's gonna be my next buddy? Who can I buddy up with? Who wants to be my new assistant? My last assistant was brutally murdered. I don't have a good... Actually, probably her. What was your name? Kyoko. Kyoko and Makoto kind of have a little bit of an understanding, so we're not exactly partnered or anything like that, but we have something of an understanding kind of going on. Whew. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. So we're in a library. Computer. I was gonna say there's something. Is that a working computer? Do we have access to the internet? I doubt it. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. There might be a way to fix it. And it still might not have internet access, but there might be something useful on it. How long am I going to be stuck here being watched by all these cameras? Forever and ever and ever. I'm starving for information from the outside world. If only there was a TV that worked. Hi, Fumi.
I'm absolutely shocked.
How come?
I have all these books here, and not one copy of any of my works.
Well, yeah. Why would they have comics in a library? They have comics in libraries. That's most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. Honestly, that probably is what Hifumi does. Is there any of your works in here, though, Toko? You're talking a big game. You're talking big smack.
You just don't get it, not at all.
I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone could tell that nothing you do is worthwhile. They're obviously gonna be like, they're either, Hifumi and Toko are either gonna be lovers or rivals, and there is no in between. Because one is a fanfic writer and one is a writer, and they're either gonna be rival writers or they're gonna be like those like enemies to lovers type situation. It's gonna be really embarrassing, and then they'll kill each other brutally in a lover's quarrel.
Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author.
You know nothing!
Now hear this! Appearances mean nothing at all! What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius!
I don't want to talk about your rind or your meaty pulp.
My creations are what determine my meaning and value.
You're so full of it.
I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP?
Those two really worry me. That's a truer statement has not been spoken. Can I click on that letter thing? I think I can. Oh, there we go. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy. It looks bloody or rusty or soiled in some way.
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. Makoto, like, is that really the most of your concerns?
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. I'm on Kyoko's side here. We're stuck living here until we die, so we might as well open this sucker up. There's nothing here is sacred. No one's mail is sacred in this environment. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full government support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. Lower the curtain? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally aid and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official government authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? So Hope's Peak Academy is either still closed, and that's why we have this despair thing, pretending to be Hope's Peak, or they closed and reopened, but again, it's secretly the despair one. I think the real question is, what were these issues? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. Actually, that's a good point. So, I know this is the first game of Danganronpa, at least to my knowledge. Does that mean this is also the first group of kids that have had to go through Monokuma's, like, Academy of Despair or whatever? We're the first group that has to experience this? That could be. I kind of assumed that this was something that had happened before with other groups in the past, but we might be the first. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. 1 year? You guys are talking about like layers and layers and layers of dust. 1 year doesn't collect that much dust. It'd just be like a little dusty. All of you at home probably have a bookshelf or something where you've got like at least a book or two that you haven't touched in a year. Look at how dusty that is. It's not that bad. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So in other words...
That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution. It's true. But then what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's what I was asking! That's what I said! That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
now,
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more detail. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or, anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on second floor. Didn't see anything that might lead to any exit or any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I bet. No, I don't want to head back. I didn't talk to Toko. I didn't even talk to Bakugan. I'm not done here. Makoto, I hate you. I hate your guts. I swear to God, if you may, why would you do this? Let me explore. God darn it, Makoto. I'll hurt you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library.
okay.
And a pool, a freaking pool, and locker rooms filled with exercise equipment. Well, there was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down.
The
and listen.
warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
I would have helped discover that too, but they wouldn't let me wander.
But what'd I say? The pool and the bathhouse? This is the beach episode.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. Oh, go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like. Ha ha ha. Kiyotaka is like really extra chipper, like way more than usual. Are you guys getting that? He's always been kind of positive, I guess. But he seems a little extra since we came back from the trial.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget. It's not actually against the rules. That is a rule we just all agreed to ourselves, but that's not actually against the handbook rules, Celeste. Celeste is reminding us that. She's reminding us that we shouldn't go out and about at night because I bet you she is. She's like a vampire stalking the hallways in the middle of the night.
Yo.
Okay, and what about an effing way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the
What?
warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no, not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You effing people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now, or warehouse, or whatever the F?
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you effing loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
So are we done for today? Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan, to give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope? What was the zoom on Bakugan all about? By what is his name? Why can I not remember his name to save my life? To actually save my life. Gun to my head, I have no idea what his name is. It's Bakugan now. Ding dong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Okay.
As such, it is officially nighttime.
Time?
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
It's only up to the dining hall, though. Why? What's going on in there?
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Do you think the dining hall is like where any staff members that might be lurking around in the school, is that like when they're having their break? Is that when they're eating in the dining hall? You know, is that why that's locked? We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. God darn it, Makoto, you're not giving me any agency. I'm not a fan of not having agency.
Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful.
This sounds like Makoto.
I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am.
No, that sounds, what do you mean? I can get into college. I can make friends. I can get like, these are all, what do you mean? These are all terrific things.
I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
That's kind of funny because everyone is actually literally like cardboard cutouts.
you see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
Okay. The way some phrases are voiced and some of them aren't are just so random. Ding dong, bing bong.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated.
Yay.
New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
I assume it's just about the pool stuff, but I'll look. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. He must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. But right now, I need to hurry up and head to breakfast.
Do I though? I didn't finish getting to look around yesterday because Makoto is a big dumb stupid face and interrupted my snooping.
I assume it's at the end. Additional school regulate. Yeah, loaning your e-handbook to another student is prohibited. And that's just exposure. Okay. No snooping for me. Yes, snooping for me. All right, we gotta snoop around our room now that we're not depressed. It's the toolkit. It still hasn't been opened. Well, I don't think I need it right now. Do you think there's gonna be a new coin in my room? It's the same notepad from before. I can't think of anything I need it for right now. Apps. The lint roller. There's definitely less of it left than there was at the start. Someone's using these cameras to look at me while I sleep. To count my sheep for me when I cannot. Alright, nothing on the trash can. That's fair. I think I've pretty much made my point. I think he got the point. Hey, there's a coin! I'm glad I kept looking. You all were like, Mo, just move on. There's never anything. Can I look in the bed? I never really paid attention to my bed or anything up till now, but man, my old bed at home really was the best. I doubt there's anything new in our bathroom. I can't let myself turn away from Sayaka's death. For Sayaka and for myself. Okay, we don't even go inside the bathroom, I guess. Yeah, let's get out of here. I wasn't done looking around the second floor. I also need to check out the bathhouse and warehouses. That's the... I can take a peek in the laundry, see if there's anything that's changed in here. The others must be waiting for me in the dining hall. I swear to God, Makoto, I hate you. Let me do what I want to do. Oh, that's the bathhouse. Taka was right. We really can get in here now. But the others... Just actually shoot me. Okay, fine. Let's go have breakfast. Now is a great time to snoop while everyone else is eating. I cannot describe to you how annoyed I am that it won't let me look around. Morning, Makoto. Morning, Aoi. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo, yo, yo.
Nope. Still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. The boys! Do it for the boys! Those are the boys. They're murdering each other right now. They're like, oh! Byakuya is no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he is trying to get the King of Tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is... I am thirsty. And I am a blood-sucking vampire. And I want to drink Taka's blood.
Hey, come on.
How the hell is that a problem? Hifumi, would you make some tea? Make me some tea. Oh, one of them must make really good tea, like maybe Taka. Taka feels like he makes good tea, right? I don't think Bakugan would make her tea. I feel like he would just be like, Well, maybe if you paid him. He's all Mr. Businessman or whatever. Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Oh.
Okay.
Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. And a few minutes later...
Thank you for waiting.
Ifumi reappeared with tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no
I
way to
emphatically
think about this
decline.
in
You're
common
not my
sense
type at
terms.
all.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's gonna be rivals. Hifumi and Toko are gonna be rivals to lovers.
It's all about the love, causality, basic instinct, act and react.
Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips. Makoto's looking at Celeste's lips. Ooh, he's got a new crush. As she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh,
Wait, this is poison. Ah! Oh! Just dies right then and there, and we all just slowly look at Hifumi. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. Dude, maybe. Crash! Now I'm gonna just assume the tea must be gross or something.
what?
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit?
Oh my god, please don't. I hate this kind of tea.
Oh, I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine we are at a coffee shop, just any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. They then ask me would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I replied, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments. I don't knock ketchup and fries. I don't like the people that do the fries where you have all the ketchup and cheese and whatever you want to top your fries with, like over the top of it where you can't like pick up your fry. That's a pain in the butt. Kind of a pain in the butt. You have to fork that. That's a fork situation. But you can't just do that at McDonald's. They're skimpy on their forks. You have to go up and ask for one. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. Well, see, Celeste, you're freaking out over this tea, but you didn't tell Hifumi any of this. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. More like eye-rolling. I worked in food service. I've seen a Karen or two in my day. This is where you just roll your eyes and say, okay.
I went to all that trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even further?
Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Well, if you realize that, then you should have told him that from the beginning, Celeste. Just said, I want some milk tea. Milk in first, please. I'm a coffee guy, so I don't even care. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you are not going to offer the highest level of quality? Hifumi doesn't have a menu, Celeste. You really do be just yabbing. Like, what are we doing here?
Well, we don't actually have a menu.
That's what I'm saying. What is the? Ah! Oh, don't you talk to me! What is? Oh! That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine. Oh, she's showing her true colors. We've never seen this face from her, I don't think. She's really aggro over this tea.
Say what?
Don't talk to me until I've had my morning tea.
What? Okay, your little piggy will bring it right out.
Oh, okay. Hifumi, you were quick to roll over for that. I do so love coercion. I was trying to say coercion, but the way I've been doing her accent came out as coercion.
Coercion. I sure do love coercing people.
Coercion. Huh? You were like a totally different person just now.
Yeah, shit, you really went psycho there.
I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. That feels like foreshadowing. That absolutely feels like foreshadowing. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. The dining hall doors flew open, and one of the late arrivals came storming in. Just by the word storming alone, I know it has to be Taka. Like, just by the word storm, we all knew it wasn't going to be Byakuya? I think that's his name. I am trying to learn that guy's name. But... Bad news, everyone! There is a mystery afoot!
Huh? Oh, what happened?
It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Is he dead? Did he call? Did he say anything? Did he respond in any way? What, Taka, do you think he might just be dead? Maybe he just wasn't there. That is the other option. True. The other option is that he's straight up not in his room right now.
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that, he didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
Listen to me!
I was just about to suggest the same thing!
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one up everyone. Okay, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just going to keep on hammering that button until I get a response.
Well then.
Very well, then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building.
Yeah, before it's, too late. Anyway, we have to just do our best to find Byakuya. Byakuya! So where might Byakuya have gone? Maybe he went to go check out the second floor of the school again. Maybe. I still have things I want to check out. I don't want to go looking for frickin' Byakuya. I want to go explore. I want to go gambling. They've been using these cameras to watch us the whole time. It's infuriating, but I have to try not think about it. And we haven't actually been in the dining room in chapter 2 yet, to the point where I can click on things. I don't think. Do a little looky-loo. We'll go into the kitchen in a second. We'll talk to Celeste first, check out the kitchen. Ta-da! Celeste, what are you doing? What are you up to? Celeste, aren't you going to help look for Byakuya? I have not had my tea yet. Huh?
As for me...
Until my thirst is satisfied, I have no urge to do anything. If you are in a hurry, feel free to motivate Hifumi to move faster. Okay. But aren't you being kind of selfish? I feel like she is the selfish type. Like, she only really cares about herself. I don't think she cares about anybody else. So selfish though it might be, that's just kind of who she is. Hifumi, how's that tea coming along?
Mr. Dayagi, what's going on?
Well, nobody's seen Byakuya this morning, so we've all decided to go look for him.
What? That's not good at all.
However, this little piggy needs to... I have a holy edict to deliver a proper milk tea to my master. Bless this undeserving swine with such an honor. Ooh, I will serve you with all my heart and soul.
Okay, good luck with that. Hifumi's created some creepy alternate reality for himself. It's how he copes. It's how he copes with being bullied by Celeste. Alright. I mean, to each their own. There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. Is that a bell pepper? It looks like it. Oh no, it's just paprika. That is a joke. Because paprika, in the United States, paprika is the ground up pepper dust. But in other countries, paprika is literally bell pepper. They're the same. Bell peppers and paprika are the same thing. That was it. I got it. I understood that. I'm smart. That was a joke. That was a jokey joke. That was a smart joke. There's a surveillance camera in the kitchen, too. Knowing Monokuma could be watching me, there's no way I could concentrate on cooking anything. The knives are still missing a knife, so that knife is just gone. I thought paprika was paprika. I don't know every country. In the United States, when we say paprika, it's that ground up, like, a spice. It's that paprika spice, the dust. But in other countries, if you ask for a bell pepper, they might not know what you're talking about. But if you say paprika, they'll give you a bell pepper. I forget what countries. You'll have to look this up. I don't remember the countries. In some countries, bell peppers are called paprika. Some countries are called bell pepper. So, but the point is, the joke for this game is that they're the same thing. Sayaka took one of the knives that was here, and then she died to that very knife. I thought paprika was paprika. It's like, well, joke's on you. People call things different things around the world, so you never really know. You never really know. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. They even put them in the kitchen. It's impossible to cook in here without thinking about how he could reappear at any second.
Meat. Human flesh.
I bet the girls would go crazy if something this big was filled with cakes and sweets and stuff. No, that's the wrong thing to be thinking of right now. Yeah, because girls are the only people allowed to enjoy sweets. Boys enjoy meat. We're manly men, and we eat steak and pork and stuff. But if that was filled with sweets like cakes and pies, that would be girly. Is that what you're saying, Makoto? Am I reading you loud and clear, Makoto? Am I allowed to go to the bathroom now? Or the bathhouse, rather? I hate how I can't, like, walk all the way up to the door. You get, like, close to, like, the ledge, and then it, like, scoops you. Mondo, what are you doing in here?
Yo. How's it going? You find him?
No.
Hey, come on. Shit, man, where the hell did he go? He's got his head stuck so far up his ass, who knows what's going on with him? I figured maybe he was taking a bath or something.
By the way.
What about you? You a morning bath kind of guy?
Hell yeah.
After spending all night riding your hog?
I know what you mean, but
wind in your face, there's nothing better than a morning dip.
just all night ride my hog, really?
The hot water loosens you up, and the heat of your soul gets your heart and body pumping.
Sure thing. I'll have to take your word for it, all that.
What?
What, you don't know what I'm talking about? Effing nerd.
Hell yeah.
Guys gotta expose themselves to each other when you're riding your hog all night. You know? Come with me next time, you'll see.
I'll think about it. But I mean, it's not like you've been riding your hog here in the school, right? Maybe. Maybe, Makoto. Maybe he has. And I think he invited you to join him. Lockers. One of them is unlocked, but I don't see anything inside. Shoes? Oh my god, shoes. Shoes? Shoes. Oh my god, shoes. You guys know do you know what I'm referencing with that? Shoes. Using this massage chair would make me feel kinda old. But I got a coin. What do you mean it would make you feel old? They used to have those in the malls all the time. I don't ever see them anymore. I don't know if that's because they're just not popular or if it's because, like, after COVID, no one likes to, like, put their head up against things other people have had their head up against, you know, like leaning back in a chair or whatever. But they used to be in the malls all the time. And I, like, especially as a kid, I always wanted to ride a massage chair. I mean, sit in, but, you know, activate it. I always like to use them or whatever, but they were always like, I don't know, $1 to use or whatever. And I was a child and didn't have money. I had to be like, Mom, can I have, like, some quarters for the machine? Is this the is this further into the bathhouse? Or is this the exit? Ah, here we go. I was gonna say, this bathhouse does not have a bath in it. This is the bath. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah, can I sit in it? Let's go. This bathtub is huge. Sit in it. Forget Taka. Taka's not my problem right now. My deal is sitting in a hot tub of hot water, please. For like the next 6 hours until someone comes in and murders me, probably. Oh, we've got a sauna! Let's go, dude! I don't need to leave. I can stay here now. I've got food and I've got a sauna. I'm set, guys. I don't even want to escape. What's this? Is it the heat source for the sauna? I reckon it is. Those are the coals. Oh, there's nothing else to do in here. Leave the sauna. Dude, I would be here all day. I mean, I'd probably dehydrate myself doing it or whatever, but I would be here all day. To an unhealthy degree. All right, get me out of here. There are people outside their halls, and there's the laundry room. I don't remember where their warehouse is. I think it's on the first floor. Is there anything new in the laundry room now that we're looking for Byakuya? It's a bunch of magazines. One's called The Lovely Ladies of Earth, filled with what they refer to as world-class beauties. Let's go with the coins, dude. There are enough washing machines here. I don't think you'd ever have to wait for one to open up. Oh god, I can click on it every single one. Oh my god, why would they do this to us? Yes! I'm curious to know, like, oh my god, 2 of them in a row? Brothers and sisters. I want to know what other, like, streamers of Danganronpa, if they do exactly what I'm doing and go through, like, every single machine as tediously as I do, or if they have, like, no patience and, like, just skip it and don't worry about it. But I'm not that guy. Oh yeah, I can click on the shirt. That swimsuit is still hanging out to dry. I'm sure it's Aoi's if it's a swimsuit, right? I'm surprised Hifumi hasn't come by and stolen it or something. Yeah, that's because he's busy making tea right now, Makoto. He's making milk tea for his white rabbit. As creepy as that makes it sound. His vending machine doesn't seem to take any money, so I guess we can drink as much as we want, but even if it's totally all you can drink. Alrighty, that's everything in here. Get me out of here! I guess while we're up here, we should yip-yap to the ladies. Oh, yeah, Byakuya's room was that one. Alright, what are you guys finding? Toko, what are you up to? Hey, Toko, hanging out with Hina, huh?
What's your problem?
What? You got a problem with that?
No.
So something might have happened, right? Being alone right now might not be safe.
So you got scared and decided to stay close to Hina. I guess everyone has a softer side.
As long as I'm with the sports idiot. If something that does happen, I'm sure she'd jump in without the thinking and take the fall.
Huh?
What? Were you eavesdropping? Awful. You're just awful.
You were talking to yourself right in front of me, Toko. That's not eavesdropping. That's we were having a conversation and you forgot I was here.
Get lost, you stray cat.
Okay. Hi, Hina. Do you want me to tell you what Toko just said about you? Hey, Hina, any luck?
Nah, it's no use. I keep banging on his door and nothing. Bang, bang on the door, baby. Bang, bang.
Sorry. A little love shot got, like, creeped its way into my head.
Come on already, open up.
Bang, bang on the door, baby. Careful, you're gonna bust the door down hitting it that hard. Toko's such a good friend. She's so not.
Relax, this is nothing compared to what Sakura could do. Sakura is really awesome, you know? If she really wanted to, she could tear this door to shreds.
I see. Well, maybe we should go get her to do that. Well, she is the ultimate martial artist. She might actually be able to do it.
I've been knocking long enough. I think I can say for sure he's not here.
I think you're right. Okay, I'm gonna go look around for him.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck.
Imagine if the door was unlocked. Maybe I'll knock myself just to be sure. Knock, knock. Who's there? D's. D's who? D's no. Knock, knock.
See, he's not in there.
Aoi's like literally like, bro, I just told you I've been knocking. Did you not believe me? Aoi feels betrayed right now. She's like, dude. Yeah, I guess not. I just wanted to try the handle. Can I sneak into anyone else's room? Can I sneak into Leon's room now that he, you know, isn't alive? The door won't budge. It must be locked. What about Yasuhiro? This is Hiro's room. Byakuya would not be in here. So, this is Hifumi's room. Byakuya would not be in here. I mean, that might be true, but what if it was unlocked? Then would we not take this opportunity to snoop? I know I would. There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Byakuya must not be in here. It's a switch that raises and lowers the gate. I don't have the key, so I can't activate it. Punch it. Tickle it. Push it anyway. Alright, I don't imagine there's anything actually. Can I click on that? Is that just the gate? This is the trash room, the dump in other words. But with the gate in the way, I can't actually get inside. Yeah, there might be coins though. I wasn't expecting him to be in here. I wasn't expecting anything useful to be in here. I figure if there's anything useful anywhere, it's gonna be in one of the new rooms, but... it can't be too thorough. What if he's dead in the bathroom? Oh my god, Hiro, you actually scared me. There was actually a man in here. What are you doing in the bathroom, Hiro? Oh, well, taking a giant deuce.
According to the spirits,
I consulted the spirits and he had a bathroom emergency and couldn't make it to breakfast. Oh, do you think he was actually poisoned? And so he was like food poisoned?
well,
His guts forced him to spend all morning in the can.
no way.
That was totally wrong. Swing and a miss. 3 strikes, I'm out. Maybe ease up on the baseball puns after last night. Yeah, Byakuya doesn't seem like the kind of guy to have problems like that. What does that mean, Makoto? Everybody can suffer a little food poisoning. It happens. It's not cooked right, or you were poisoned. It's a fish tank. There's a bunch of little fishies swimming around inside. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming. I don't see anything else to do in here. Can I sneak into the women's restroom? I cannot, because Makoto is a goody-goody two-shoes and not willing to be a pervert. Is this the warehouse? I think this has to be the warehouse. Okay, sick. Oh, yeah, we haven't been in here before. Hi, Taka. I'm gonna look around before I yap at you, actually, in case I find something. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. This is one of the shelves that Monokuma appears on. No, there's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. I could never get half this stuff in the outside world. I mean, you could never get half this stuff. Is it like fancy stuff? But I just see like detergent. There's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. A surveillance camera. A sack of potatoes and cans of beans. There's all kinds of different food stacked up, from basic ingredients to snacks and candy. It's everything anyone could ever want or need. I didn't try this shelf. I didn't try this can of beans. This box. Is this a fridge Sayaka mentioned? When did Sayaka mention a fridge? I honest to God don't remember. It's stuffed tight with food and drinks. A fridge? Oh, this is a fridge? When was Sayaka in the warehouse? Did Sayaka mention a fridge? I don't remember. Aha! I see you came to search this area as well, Makoto. But you were one step too late. I've already finished my investigation, and there was no trace of Byakuya in here. Do you remember Sayaka talking about the fridge, you know, after she died? I don't remember her talking to us ever, period, after she died. I assumed Makoto meant at some point before she died, but I don't remember anything about a fridge.
You hear me?
An army marches on its stomach, as they say.
In other words,
So I thought maybe he would come here to have his fill. We must all eat. Eat until there's nothing left to eat.
You understand?
Anyway, now is no time to get discouraged. We must head elsewhere to continue our search. Yeah, you're right. That was a weird thing for him to say. We must eat until there's nothing left to eat. Like, what? do you mean by that? What is your... I can't get a good read on Taka. He's just completely in his own world. Like, I don't... I don't know what he... I don't understand him. Anybody hanging out in the classrooms randomly? This blackboard belongs to us now. Secret beauty. As... It's possible that I have completely not let that sink into my brain. Did that say that before? Is that new? What did this chalkboard say before? Secret Beauty was the same thing from, like, the magazine, right? Wasn't it Secret Beauties in the magazine? Did this say... Did this say this last time? Am I crazy? Is this new? I think I might know who wrote it, though. Right? I don't know if this is new or not. Is the... I wanna... I... Maybe it was already here before. Maybe it was here before. I can't remember. Now I can't remember. But this between the Secret Beauty magazine... Junko, who's dead now, was the model. So I think if anyone wrote this, I think Junko wrote this. That's why I'm trying to say, was this here before? Because that's weird. It might have been there before. I bet Junko wrote that. It might have been there before, and I just did not pay it any mind. I don't know why I didn't pay it any mind, but maybe that was it. Someone else could be the Secret Beauty. I just know Junko was like the model or whatever. So it feels like that checks out. But there could be someone else as well. I feel like I need to go back to my own footage. I don't remember reading that chalkboard before. And maybe I was too distracted by like clicking on like the different circles and stuff. Or maybe I did notice and it's just now sinking in, like just now clicking that might mean something. I don't know. Spare Hotel. We have entered into the Twilight Zone. I wanted to look at the pamphlet again. That's the desk that we woke up at. I wanted to read the pamphlet again. See if there's more stuff that I've missed. Or that I've forgotten about. Or, you know, that just didn't sink in yet. What could it mean? What could it mean? Secret Beauty. Junko's gamer tag. We can get out of here. Nothing going on in the rooms. Nothing going on in there. I probably can't go here. Be weird if I could, but I really don't want to go in. I don't want to see this place ever again. Fortunately, we probably will, though. Makoto. Anything in the AV room? No people. Are the DVDs still in there? There's nothing in here anymore. I can't help but think about that creepy DVD. I want to know what everyone's DVDs were. That's why we need to sneak into people's rooms and get their DVDs so we know what motivates them. Alright, nothing in here for us. To no one's surprise, but we can swing by ye old shop. Let's go gambling, guys. Let's go gambling. Let's get some gachapon. Should I be clicking on like the other thing? There is other things in the room. Maybe there's an extra coin in one of these. Yeah, this is definitely the school store, but there's all kinds of stuff here I wouldn't expect to find. Let's go. I can do the vending machine. Maybe I should start wait, why? This is the vending machine, doesn't seem to take any money, so I guess we can drink as much as we want. I kind of hate looking at it. Maybe I should start beating on it. What a random sentiment to have. Koto's a little strange. Are they always watching us? Do they ever get tired? Who is they? Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. We have so many coins. Our repeat percentage is 18.5. Let's go for 1. Got an item. I think that's a new item. That's some kind of new watch. I think we've had a watch, but not that one. 19% is not very... We'll go for it. Let's keep it under 20% though. I have no idea. Is it a rock? Is that a rug? A towel? That's the word I was looking for. What might be? That looks like a burnt croissant. Put a couple coins in here. I hate how high the percent is. Have we already gotten like a bow and arrow before? Throw 3 coins in there. Ooh, what is that? Is that like a gun? Is that a vacuum? Which feels like a very strange thing to say. Is it a gun or a vacuum? Ooh, got a poster. Why did it shake like that? It shook. Trying to keep my percentage under 20. So 4 coins is a lot, but we have a lot of coins. What is that? Why did it shake? It like shook earlier. 5 coins? Are you kidding me right now? That seems new. Lucky! Da 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 da! Free item! Let's go. I don't know if we've gotten that one before or not. I don't know what the shakes are for when it shakes randomly sometimes. Got a new camera. Pretty cool. Lucky! Dude, the more coins I pump in there, the more lucky I get. Hey, it's that thing. Oh my god, I have to put so many coins in just get to under 20%? Brother. What is this? It's like an ancient token from like the Aztec period or something. 9 coins? I don't know if I... Ugh, god. Golly. Ooh, we're getting some ancient treasures though. Lucky! Oh wow, that's not that Game Boy thing. I think we've gotten that before. 11 coins to get under 20%. That has skyrocketed fast. Let's go, but the percent keeps going so significantly high because we keep getting new stuff. That's a new magazine. Get under, what's it take to get under 20? 12? All right, this will be our last spin. For now. Hey, I think that's new. It's like a mud ball. All right, I've still got 19 coins. One more spin, one more. I think I got it. It'd take 13. Okay, let's do it. It's like some almonds or coffee beans or something. All right, let's get out of here. I should probably get going. I should. Cool. Let's look at our presents. What did we get? We've got cola, civet coffee. Yeah, it was a I told you it looked like a black croissant. A baked good made from black ingredients. It looks burnt, but it's actually pretty good. And, oh, this was another ration. We've had a ration before. Sunflower seeds. The seeds of that particular flower that loves facing the sun. They have a flavor somewhat similar to peanuts. I don't know if I've ever had, No, I've had sunflower seeds. I was about to say, I don't know if I've ever had some. Yes, I have. I've absolutely had sunflowers. I don't think they taste like peanuts, though. I forgot that we ate them all the time in baseball. I've had thousands of sunflower seeds. A scarab brooch. The scarab was considered to be sacred by many ancient societies. It's better known today as the dung beetle. Is the scarab beetle the same thing as the dung beetle? I've never known that. Well, we don't have either one of those here where I live, so. And we got an extra pair of glasses. The G-Sick. Like a G6, like a G6, like a G6. Most people consider it a throwaway watch due to its poor quality. Still, it enjoys massive popularity thanks to its low price. Roller slippers. I don't think we got that today. I think we got that before. That's the strips. What's another guy we got before? Yeah, this is a new camera that we got. A camera invented to take pictures of electrical fields surrounding objects. Sadly, there's no film in it. Oh, the Kirlian camera. So for like ghost hunting, I guess. Who's into ghosts? Adorable reactions collection. Tumbleweed, that was from before. That was from before. Oh, yeah, what was this? A ray gun Zurion, created with high-tech future technology. A single shot can melt every molecule in a fully grown human. There aren't any batteries, though, so you can't fire it. Okay. Prince Shotoku's globe, a spherical representation of Earth about the size of a softball. Some believe it to be an oop-art, since it depicts a round Earth despite being many centuries old. What's an oop-art? What does that mean? What is that? A moon rock. A rock taken from the Sea of Tranquility on the moon by the astronauts on Apollo 11. Its composition is apparently unusual for where it was found. I don't know anything about a Sea of Tranquility. That's news to me. That's the fun plane. Pagan Dancer. A mature game designed for the fun plane, which allows you to become a massive god handing out divine punishment to puny mortals. Okay, we have had that before. We had 2 copies, but I didn't remember it. That's the maid's handbag. The second button. The button from a school uniform, which increases in value as graduation approaches. In a few cases, reservations are necessary. Oop art is a type of art. Well, that I guessed that, but what is it? I assumed that, thanks. Oh, now I understand everything now. Oh yeah, Cat Dog Magazine. You might think it has to do with pets, but it's more related to beds. It's a guide for junior high and high school students to help with their physical health. What? Is it like a sex ed magazine called Cat Dog? Why is it called Cat Dog? Cats and dogs shouldn't be banging. I don't know if that's healthy. What do they mean? You're welcome. How dare you? Yeah, we've gotten the arrowhead before. Chin drill? Oh, it is a drill. It's like the Easter Island, like, head or whatever with a drill. A fashion accessory that allows you to equip a drill on your chin. It is said to represent the idea of spiral energy. Oh, that's just bizarre. Gurren Laga. Oh, I never watched Gurren Laga. I think I've maybe seen episode 1 a long time ago. Maybe. A man's fantasy. A wash basin intended to give you the courage to seek out a true man's fantasy, specifically in public bathhouses. Not quite sure what they're referring to here, but man's fantasy makes me think it's like a snooping thing. There's a lot of like innuendo, I feel like, in this game. School crest. Proof that you've cleared the prologue. Sick. That's the despair bat. Proof that you've cleared chapter 1. The name really doesn't sound pleasant. It creates a foreboding sense that something very bad has just begun. Okay, that's everything. Alright, back to our investigation. See, even though I came from over there, it faces me over here, so I get confused about which way I need to go. Let's check the entrance hall and see if there's anything new in here. Bakugan, are you hiding in here? I doubt it. Haikuya. It could be coins. We're in desperate need of more coins now that we've spent so many. Oh, does this tell us our percent of our presents that we've unlocked anywhere? No, okay. I didn't know if it'd be like, you've unlocked 37% of the presents. I was just gonna look at that if it did. but I didn't see it. Coinaholic. I can stop if I want to, but it's also getting expensive if you want decent chances. Maybe, realistically speaking, I shouldn't have spent so many coins. Maybe. And, like, rolling a 30% chance twice is probably better than spending 2 coins to roll a 28% chance once. To be fair, maybe I shouldn't have spent as many as I did. It turned me around. I didn't stop and try to do that math, but I don't know how important the presents actually realistically are going to be in the grand scheme of the game. I know you can give away presents during your like meetups or whatever, but like ultimately as the game progresses there will be fewer people to give presents to. I don't know how many opportunities you're actually going to get to give away presents. But whatever presents you do have, I think it'll be important to try your best to pick the right ones. That's the important thing, I think. More so than a certain number of them. Anything changed in here since we were last in here? I know I can check the map to see if there's anyone in here, but I'll just take a peek real quick. We've already looked for coins in here, unless they refresh, but we've already looked for coins. So let's just get out of here. There's no one standing in here. That's the gym. We gotta go upstairs. Okay, Kyoko. I'll say hi to you real quick.
Hey.
So you thought to come here too. It's literally the only place I haven't been yet, Kyoko. Huh?
So...
If you think about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday, you can probably guess where he is right now, right? What was he interested in? Was he interested in something specific? I already forget. Huh? What was it Byakuya was interested in again? I don't remember. I didn't get the chance before I talked to anyone else. I didn't get the chance to walk down to the end of this hall. Was there another room or anything down here? I thought I heard a human voice, not inside my room, probably like outside my wall or something. So someone maybe walking around outside. I thought I heard a yell or something. I was like, what the frick? There is another room over here I haven't been to. There was a room down at the end of this hall. Reality isn't everything. And then it's like a realistic looking bear instead of Monokuma. I'll look around. We didn't get the chance to look around for coins. Hey, let's go. I don't think I checked this TV yet. All right. It's just another classroom. It's at the end of a long hallway, though, so I feel like this will be a classroom we're going to want to keep in the back of our mind as possibly an important place where, you know, it's just a place that would be easy to forget about, so we don't want to forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what Chihiro's got going on over here. Oh, hey, Makoto. So, did you find Byakuya?
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't see him anywhere. I see.
But,
Somehow Kyoko figured out where he might be. Huh?
you know...
Kyoko's so amazing. She's so cool, she's smart, and she seems really tough. She's definitely smart, that's for sure. But tough? Compared to, say, Sakura or even Hina, she doesn't seem all that different from Chihiro. No, she's got a, Makoto. Kyoko's got a little bit more edge to her than Chihiro, I would say. Is it weird to compare them like that?
Oh.
Aww. Well, like, when it comes down to, like, if you have to compare people's, like, possible abilities in a survival situation, it probably isn't weird to compare them like that. But yeah, Kyoko's got, I feel like she's got a little bit more of a dangerous air about her, you know what I mean? Chihiro seems pretty much like she doesn't have a lot going on for her in this situation. What is Chihiro the ultimate of again? Ooh. Well, I can open the map with tab. I probably knew that at one point in time, but definitely forgot. What are your guys' ultimates? Here. We're the ultimate lucky. You are the moral compass. You're that, what was it? Affluent progeny? I've been calling you the businessman. That was the gang leader. He's dead. Fanfic. Oh, you were the clairvoyant. Oh, yeah. I mean, he keeps saying that. Yeah, you're the clairvoyant. We don't know about Kyoko. She refuses to tell us. Swimmer, I knew that. Writing, I knew that. Marshall, I knew that. Oh, Celeste was the gambler. I forgot about that. I forgot what her deal was. You're the ultimate gambler. Right, okay. Chihiro was the programmer. Okay, I forgot that there was a programmer. I should have known that. Okay. I forgot Celeste and I forgot Chihiro. Everyone else I kind of knew. This is the girls' bathroom. Obviously, I can't go in. I wanted to know if Kyoko would say something if I tried to right next to her. He did not. Is there anybody in the pool? I truly don't remember Byakuya saying he was interested in anything in particular yesterday. He might have. I just truly don't remember. It must have gone over my head. It would appear Byakuya is not here. Since it's morning, I thought he might have gone to the locker room to exercise. But I forgot the girls can't open the boys' locker room door. Oh yeah, true. I knocked, but nobody answered. I listened for the sound of equipment being used, but there was nothing. So he must not be in there. Besides, Byakuya doesn't seem like the type to go sweat it all out this early in the morning. Do you exercise every single morning, Sakura?
Of course.
Of course. If I didn't get my blood pumping early in the morning, it would throw off my rhythm for the entire day. Byakuya could still actually be in the locker room and like dead. Just because you knocked and didn't hear anything doesn't mean he's not in there. How do I keep forgetting she's a gambler? Dude, I don't, dude. How do I keep forgetting anything? I forget things all the time. I'm a forgetful man. All right, we have already checked out the pool yesterday, so I assume I won't find any more coins. Oh, dude, do you think his body's in the locker? How sick would that be? Hold on. Somebody's gonna end up dead in that locker or hiding in that locker on the end of the pool. Eventually. That's gonna 100% gonna be a thing. Kind of like over the pool right now, which is kind of weird. All right. I assume that means he's back in the library, because that's literally... No, there's the one classroom I haven't popped into yet, but like that's basically the only place I haven't been to is that classroom and the library. So let's go do... I also didn't finish exploring the library when I was rudely interrupted. Is there a door down there? No. I'll take a peek in here real quick. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. You think that was written by the secret beauty? Clomp, 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 clomp. He's either in the library or he's very sneaky. Oop. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya? Is he dead? No, he's fine. No, he's chill. Of all the things I'd imagined, this most definitely wasn't one of them. You didn't think you could see him just chilling at a desk, enjoying a coffee and reading a book? Makoto, I don't... Makoto, you and I do not have the same definition of surprise. Like, that's a pretty chill thing to open a door and expect to see in a library.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing?
Fishing for information!
I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
He seems like he'd be a reader.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Makoto is just kind of insufferable.
Who asked you to do that?
Was it Taka? Or did we all agree on that just kind of together?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
Yeah, we really need to stop following that promise.
A promise?
Yeah, Byakuya is like, who effing cares?
Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up, one after another. Wait until I see what Byakuya does in the future. Oh no, Byakuya is insufferable too. Oh no, I'm not defending Byakuya. Just Makoto is such a goober. He's just such an insufferable goober. But Byakuya is like an insufferable prick. They're both insufferable, just different kinds of insufferable.
Yo!
Byakuya, so this is where you've been hiding. The heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point.
Well,
What were you reading? A mystery novel.
well...
Wait, so are you gonna use what you're learning in there to betray us?
Don't be stupid. Yeah! It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah. What?
Naturally.
If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. Yeah, see, I don't like Byakuya. I don't like him either. But him going off on his own and being all broody and stuff, this is absolutely up his... this just checks out. His words sent a chill down my spine. He's buying into the game. He's absolutely preparing to defend himself, and he's absolutely preparing to take someone out if you let down your guard, because he wants to win the game. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game.
Damn you!
What the F do you mean game? That's effed up! But it is a game. It's a game of life or death, which can have only one winner. That's all there is to it. Yes, right. It's a zero-sum game. Huh?
Are you okay with
It is
this?
a part of game theory. And that's just the theory! A mathematical model. In game theory, what we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
I see.
You mean like a kind of elimination match? No, that's not actually what she means, but we are kind of in an you're wrong, but yeah, you're right.
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here. In this case,
is that okay?
our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully become the Blackened.
So in other words...
So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game. Okay, I think I follow. But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. Well, for most people, or at least surely some people, the reason to want to leave is those DVDs we saw, the whatever is in the outside world that we want to return to. But there could be some people in here that don't want to escape, but do want to win, which is very different from wanting to escape. The smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose. Am I right?
Naturally.
Of course. You do not speak like the others. Exactly what I would expect from the Togami heir apparent. This is weird though, because it also does paint a massive target on Byakuya's back. So whoever, you know, whoever wants to live, like if you've been thinking about murdering someone and trying to figure out who you can murder and get away with it, you might be thinking, well, I need to take out Byakuya before he takes out me. You know what I mean? Because Byakuya has every intention of winning, whereas maybe some of the other folks, like maybe Chihiro, for example, who's a little soft-hearted, is probably easier to push around and manipulate into voting the way you want to vote when it comes to trial time. You want to take out Byakuya, and probably Kyoko, and probably Celeste. I feel like being able to manipulate Chihiro and Aoi and Hifumi, like they're not quite as conniving. They're not quite as scheming as some of the others. Yeah, Chihiro maybe. Just normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second.
You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
Not possible.
I won't. It simply isn't possible. Oh, I think it's possible.
You son of a bitch!
Who the F do you think you are?
You know, I still just can't believe it.
What?
Believe what?
That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
Piece of shit!
I'm gonna effing kill you!
Don't make me repeat myself.
Like I said, I won't die. You keep saying that, but do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent progeny, after all. A boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh.
Well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give it their best, where's the fun for me? This is where Byakuya doesn't see himself as capable of losing, and so that arrogance is probably going to be his downfall. He can't even conceive of what that world would look like. Whereas Celeste is a gambler. And if you're going to be a gambler, you have to be prepared to lose. Byakuya's not going to prepare to lose. He's not going to prepare for that. He doesn't believe it's possible. A gambler does. Like, gamblers win some, they lose some. You have to know when to play them and when to fold them, you know? So that's the actual edge Celeste has on Byakuya. Byakuya could never even possibly conceive of half of the options available to Celeste. To someone like Celeste, at least.
No.
That's a terrible way to look at it.
What?
It's because...
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know. To kill your own friends is...
It's horrific.
It's horrific. Friends? Who decided that? Yeah, no, Byakuya has very apparently been friends with none of us, guys.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean, huh? This guy's been nothing but a prick this entire time we've met him. We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies.
But
you know...
What?
But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you. Such a nice, not friend. He's not nice either, though. He's not nice and he's not a friend. He's neither of these things. And he never has been. He's never claimed to be. He's been very apparent about who he is from the beginning. There's a few people that have been trying to be mysterious, but Byakuya is not one of them.
Come on.
Yes, if you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed. Oh, Chihiro.
I'm sorry.
Stop fucking around.
Hey, shithead, you get off on bullying people that can't fight back? You wanna try that on me? Even Mondo, the gangster, is like, he's not having it. So you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's going to last?
Piece of shit!
F you!
What?
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish.
You son of a
That's
bitch.
it, you're effing dead.
Just a second.
Oh, hold on, just calm down.
Piece of shit!
I am calm. How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. Waste of time? Which also means he's not gonna abide by the rule of, like, not going out at night, which I've said from the beginning is a rule that was not going to be forever followed.
Not possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. And I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet.
Shit.
Quit talking like you're in an effing movie or something.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that ultimately you are all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Without a second glance back, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend. Well, anything that you could comprehend, Makoto. You're pretty dumb, but like, I feel like there's not a lot to comprehend here. I think he's been very forward with his way of thinking thus far. I'm not trying to be an intellectual here. I just think he means what he said, and what he said is that he doesn't want to be friends, and he's playing this game solo, and he's not about to go down with the crew, you know?
But
He's serious about all that? He was, without a doubt.
don't fuck with
Well,
me.
F him then!
Maybe.
But what he said, you might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Hey, come on, you too, Toko? I mean... Come on, you dumb teenagers! There's a lot of ways to skin a cat, and that's one of them.
Anyway.
It's not like anyone would care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all will want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. But she keeps saying that. We gotta work on that body positivity of yours. Like, what is this disgust? I mean, you've got tiny hands, but like... None of us think that. You just think you don't think that. I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there. You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone. And I'm just sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Ah, hey, Coco, wait. Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you can do to bring her back. Nothing you can say to bring her back. Okay. Is she one that we should, when we have our, like, hangout sessions, is she one that we should focus on? Because that might develop somewhere. She was not my first choice in my, like, list of people to, like, hang sesh with. I think top of my list is Kyoko, because we kind of had a little bit of a understanding at the end of the trial, so I feel like I want to dig into that a little bit further, but I don't know. No, just flat out no. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Again, they won't let me freaking investigate the rest of the freaking library. I've searched half the library. Jeez, I'm tired already, and it's only 9 in the morning. Time to bed, Rut. But I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to get myself going. Free time, that's what I was talking about. Free time is, I think, when we can go around and have like a hang sesh with somebody. Which, like I said, I feel like Kyoko is like the obvious, most mysterious one here. She's not told us what she's the ultimate of, so we don't know that information. She seems to be not entirely, like, she seems to have taken some kind of shine to us in some way. I'm gonna go to the library. Like I said, I didn't get to check out all of it like I wanted to. And have been wanting to. And then we'll go around, and see, I'll look at the map and see if I can figure out where everybody's at. Who's gonna stab who now? I already told you my guess. I don't know what it was. Didn't I guess at the beginning of this? I don't... Ifumi's gonna stab himself. It'll be a terrible accident, but... It probably won't be another stabbing, though. I feel like it's gonna be like a different... I feel like it's gonna be murder via a different method, right? Okay, you're still here. Oh my god, there's so many books. Please. The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. I could probably write my name on it if I wanted to. Nice! I said Chihiro's gonna die. I just didn't say who. Did I not guess a murderer? Maybe I didn't. I literally don't remember. I don't remember what I said at the beginning. That's how much stock I put into that guess, which is to say none. An extension cord. I guess it's being used to connect the lamp to the power outlet. But where would you get something like this here in the school? What do you mean, where would you? It was probably just here. Probably in a closet or something. It's just not that weird to find a cord. The shelf is packed tight with books. Whole thing's really dusty. Okay, so that's the same info. We can look at the desk itself. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. It looks like the library's been neglected for a pretty long time. On top of that, isn't the lighting in here kind of bad? Are the lights like dusty and so they're not letting in a lot of light? Maybe. Nice. It's like the same message, but you get a coin sometimes. It's a desk lamp. The library is definitely pretty dark. I imagine this would come in pretty handy. Byakuya is getting some use out of it, that's for sure. According to this letter, Hope's Peak Academy had stopped functioning as a school. And what's more, it didn't even happen recently. Apparently it closed down over a year ago. The mastermind probably took over the abandoned school in order to start this killing game. Which explains why there aren't any other students here, because it's not a real school. And then there's these serious issues that forced the school to close down in the first place. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or, I bet it won't be. I feel like, yeah, we're gonna do all of this mystery. Is this not the exit? Is this a spare room? Hey, you. Oh, I can't concentrate with you here. Kindly leave. Yeah? What's in that room you don't want me to see, Byakuya? ... He seems to really be focused on that book. Now's not really a good time to talk to him. Well, then he can just shove off while I go inside that room. Okay, so there is another room inside the library that I have not checked out. I don't know what it is. I assume it's a closet of some kind, and Byakuya does not want us to go inside of it. He's gonna strangle somebody. Someone's gonna hang somebody somewhere. Is that gonna be the next death? Like, how many different ways can a person die? Like, stabbing, hanging, electrocution, poison, suffocation, which is kind of like strangling or something. There's so many ways that someone could die. So many, so many possibilities. I feel like it won't be a stabbing again. It won't just be all stabbing, surely. So who do we want to talk to? Do we know where? I wouldn't mind talking to Celeste, maybe. We could hang out with Celeste. That's not even Celeste, by the way. That's Kyoko. We could go talk to her. I'm gonna do, yeah, let's do Kyoko. Let's do Kyoko. I wouldn't mind because Celeste seems to have a little bit of an insight into the goings-on about that, or she's just doing her gambling thing and she's just, you know, taking guesses, and sometimes they pan out, sometimes they don't. Kyoko seems like she's the more investigative type. And so does Byakuya, to be honest, but we're not gonna get anywhere with him. See what Kyoko's up to. If she's even down for hanging out, maybe she'll just say, I'm busy right now, go away, and I'll be like, okay. I have to put all my energy into watching out for myself. I don't have time to worry about anyone else. Okay. Should I talk to Kyoko for a while? Yeah. Why not? Because if I go around to everybody, it's going to be the same. They're going to have like a thing to say, and then it's like, do you want to spend some time? I think it's going to be like the same way all around. I hate to run away real quick, but I just got to go fill my mug real quick. Oh. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, we'll hang out with Kyoko. Or not Kyoko, yeah, Kyoko, that's her name. Yeah, we'll hang out with Kyoko. Spend some time with Kyoko. I don't know what gift we're gonna get. We're gonna give her something. You want to spend time with me? Yes, you are. Of everybody here, you're the one that I feel the closest connection to. Which, we're not very close. So that's saying a lot, I guess.
However,
I don't have anything to say. Are you okay with that? I'm sure we could just vibe, I guess. What are you up to? What are you working on? I spent some time with Kyoko in silence. Like, literally. Like, we're not just walking around this. Like, we can walk. Are we just literally sitting there in silence in the room? That is not, because that's not what I was expecting. Kyoko and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Kyoko a present? Definitely. I feel like we shouldn't miss out on an opportunity to do so, because we've got lots of gifts. We've got lots. The question is, I don't actually know what to give. What would she What would she like? You guys have a clue you want to give me on that? What would she enjoy? I feel like she might like coffee. She seems like she might be a coffee girl. She's got this like investigator thing about her. Maybe I'm projecting that onto her and I don't know, but she's got this investigator thing, so maybe she'd like the coffee made from extremely rare and expensive.
I got that
Fanta in my
system.
Would she like some Fanta?
In my system.
Would she enjoy a bottle of Fanta Turbo? Expensive coffee being collected from the dung of the Asian palm civet. It has a unique fragrance. I don't know if she would enjoy that or not. Oops. How do I can't back. Is it okay? But there it is. I didn't want to leave. There we go. I don't know if she enjoys any snacks in particular, like the black croissant. Ration, sunflower seed. I assume some of these mean more to people than other things. So, what's her deal? What would she? Glasses, e-sick, roller slippers, bindings, Astro Boy doll. I think the coffee actually might be a Byakuya item, the civet coffee, but some of these presents might work with multiple people. A chinchilla cover. Who's into chinchillas again? Intended for the most elite clientele. Dark red. Oh, seat cover. Right, that's probably Mondo. The Curlian camera's for like ghosts, so that should be Hero and his like clairvoyance, I assume. I had to think about it. Adorable reactions, tumbleweed. I've got 2 cherry blossom bouquets. So if we think she'd like a cherry blossom bouquet, I literally have a duplicate. Cherry blossoms represent a woman of superior beauty. Which makes me think of Junko, again, for being a fashionista. But she's not really around. You got this, pick the correct one. I'm going through all my things. What's the, who would want the ray gun? Who's into high-tech future technology? Single shot can melt every molecule in a fully grown human. For like comics, I could see that being a Hifumi thing, maybe. For technology, I could see that being a Chihiro thing, because she's like into computers. I don't know if she's into sci-fi or not. I don't think she said that, but high tech. Is Kyoko into high tech? I really don't have a bead on what Kyoko would be into. Would she be into high tech stuff, like the ray gun? Like the caterpillar toy that was all the rage. As you pull it, it moves up and down. Who would be into toys and cutesy stuff? Old-timey radio. That's a piece of tech. A radio with a retro exterior, but state-of-the-art technology. So this is another technology thing. Of course, there's no reception in the school, so you can't hear anything anyway. I've got 2 of those. I could give one of those away. What do you guys think about the? I'm leaning towards old-timey radio. She's got that vibe. She's got a vibe for old-timey radio. What do we think of that so far? Or would she be into moon rocks? And what was this? The op art? The oop art. Never heard of oop art. The robe or the wait, the robe? Did I have a robe? I already forget. I think anything down here. Oh yeah, we've got the fax machine. To distribute full-length novel based on what the world would look like if someone's used to distribute a full-length novel based on what the world would. Anyway, that's a book thing. Anyway, sorry. I'm thinking the radio, the purple thing. The purple thing wasn't a robe though. That was like a weird rock thing. I don't know why I can't scroll faster. This is a moon rock. Is this what you're talking about? Literally a rock. Not a robe. A rock. It's a moon rock. Sea of Tranquility. Not the rock? Purple thing. Now I'm just curious what you're talking about. I could have literally passed by a robe, and I'm just so god dang stupid that I don't have a clue what you're talking about. Robe. Robe. Do we have a robe? I don't remember a robe. Oh, here we go. I can scroll faster if I do that. There we go. Do you think she'd like man's fantasy? Oh, the bouquet. Okay, I was saying I don't remember a robe. That's why well, there's so many presents that when you said that, I'm like, well, shoot, maybe I do have a robe. And I know some of the images aren't always super clear what they are. So I'm like, well, shoot, I better look. The bouquet. We do have a duplicate bouquet. I don't know if she thinks that she's particularly beautiful. Like I said, I think the bouquet, because it's like a woman of superior beauty. So I don't know if she thinks she is that or not, or if that would be appropriate for her or not. I'm not sure, but we do have a duplicate of it, so I wouldn't mind trying it. But I do also have a duplicate of the radio. So if we think she's into technology, we can give that a shot. I'm okay with that. I'm thinking radio. Hey, Snow. We'll give her the radio. I got 2 of them. I don't particularly have a better guess, so let's go.
Correct.
She literally said correct. You are correct. Well done. I am a fan of old-timey radios. Are you sure about this? Yeah, I've got 2. I'm not going to tell her that because then it won't seem very special. But I got 2 of them. I am sure. Sorry. Does that mean she liked it? She said sorry. What do you mean sorry? Why'd the music change? And then she became an SCP tooth monster and devoured me. Because she was the ultimate werewolf girl or something. Because we still don't know. Are you scared, Makoto? I mean, I wasn't. You're making me a little nervous, I'll tell you that. Are you scared, Makoto? Huh? I am in a room with Kyoko alone, and it's literally B2 or whatever. It's the room furthest away from anything. It's literally down a long hallway, turn, and then it is like as far away from everybody as possible. So it could be a little spooky.
Hey.
Being trapped in a place like this. You mean the room or the school? I think she means the school. Who wouldn't be? I'm quivering in my boots. I pee my pants every day, just freaking out for my future. Of course I'm scared, being trapped in this insane school.
Correct.
Ah, that's good. That's good? I mean, from her point of view, it's probably good that I'm scared and not like a psychopath. Because if I wasn't scared, then there would be something a little broken up in here, you know? That like, kind of like Byakuya, where it's like, okay, there's something not quite right with you.
So...
Here's proof that your imagination is functioning. Sure. Frankly, I feel bad for anyone who can't feel fear. Without imagination, you can never deduce which action to take next. Sure. But what about you? You seem totally calm. You don't act afraid at all. You're just a chill gal.
Wrong.
I'm scared too, of course. I simply hide my emotions. There's no advantage to be gained from letting others see how you feel. You hide? Huh?
Correct.
What I mean is, I'm not as foolishly open as you are. Foolishly open?
Listen.
Also, the fear I experience is a little different from yours, I imagine. Huh? What do you mean?
So...
You're afraid of what you might lose, right?
Correct.
I'm afraid of what I've already lost. Interesting. She's already lost. I don't know what that means. She might explain herself. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I know. She didn't bother answering any further. She just turned mysteriously and...
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So we basically sat in this room together for a period of time, not talking to each other. Then I gave him an old radio. Then she said some cryptic stuff to me about fear and then walked away. That's what happened. With that, she was gone. Well, we're still just getting to know each other. Maybe we'll talk more next time. I don't think I understand her at all yet. Kyoko's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go. I guess that was the narrator talking, which should be a different voice, but I forgot. You're thinking of Kyoto. Yeah, Kyoto is the name of a city in Japan. I don't think Kyoko is. I don't think. But I am not a Japan expert, so. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. I want to look at my report card, see what my new information is, and my skill point or whatever. There's still plenty of time left. I can't just sit around here. I should head out. Did we just pester Kyoko again? Where's Kyoko at? There she is. She's the ultimate something. Info. Most people worry about what they might lose in life, but she seems more concerned with what she's already lost. Skills. Max SP +1. I forget what the SP even is, I'll be honest with you, but we'll worry about that when trial time comes around. Right. But we've still got some time. We could just double down and pester her again. Unless she's missing. Kyoko's in her room. Does that mean you can't talk to her, or would I have to knock on her door? Probably not. Oh, Kyoko's in her room. We could go find out. Hifumi's taking a deuce. I don't know if it's worth, like, doubling down. Because, like, I feel like we never know who's going to die next. So I don't know if we should be spreading out who we, hang out with, so that, you know, if they end up dead, at least maybe we've gotten like one of the skills out of them, or if we should double down on people, you know. Yes, no, if you've been skipping out on streams, there's spoilers all over this place. He's still in the library. I'm literally just looking to see who's where, basically. Basically, besides the library. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I'm 11, and then 12 is the library. Okay, that is everybody's literally in the, like, the dormitory first floor, except for Byakuya. Okay. So yeah, it's just a matter of who do we want to talk to? And is it worth doubling down? I feel like Kyoko is not going to die anytime soon. We don't even know what she's the ultimate of. So I feel like maybe we should try someone else. Should we go hang out with... I feel like Yasuhiro. I feel like we have a couple of presents that we know would be good for him. I think we got a couple presents for Sakura. Do we have any swimming stuff for Aoi? We might. Do we have any gambling stuff for Celeste? Haka, I think, would be interested in, like, our school button or something. Why is there a nurse's office? Yeah, I don't think, well, I think there's a nurse's office, but I don't think there's a nurse. Also, the nurse's office is closed. We can't get into it anyway. I think we've got the bike seat for Mondo. We could go give the bike seat to Mondo. Mondo has kind of defended us a little bit lately, just a little bit, mostly because he's just mad at Byakuya. We could go hang out with Mondo. I think, yeah, because I think spreading out... I think spreading ourselves out would probably be the right move. Who are the other two people that died? Are you sure you want those spoilers? Are you sure that's what you want? You want me to spoil that for you? Where is Celeste? She's hanging out in the hallways somewhere. Curious. Where is she hanging out? Oh, she's right there. creepily standing down the end of the hallway outside of the, what was this? The warehouse, that's right. Oops. What would Celeste be interested in that's like all gamblery? Might be interested in these weird brooches or whatever. She seems like she's very fashionable too. Just curious. Bindings feel like they're Sakura. We could go do Sakura. I think we'll go hit up Mondo. I'm kind of leaning towards Mondo. I want to see what his deal is. Or, again, we could just hit up Kyoko and say F it. Hit her up twice. Because this is a technology thing, created with high-tech future technology. If she's into tech, is that crazy? Is it crazy that she'd be into the ray gun? Does she feel like a ray gun kind of gal? Which one's Hatsune Miku to you, Celeste or... Would Kyoko be into the ray gun? What do you guys think? Celeste is the gambler, but I'm thinking about just doubling down on Kyoko. Because how many times can you get close? Like how deep into that can you go? I think we got in. Because can I look at my report card? I'm kind of like asking for answers to something I probably shouldn't know the information to yet. But if you go to like Junko, spoiler alert. We've got 3 pages on her because we hung out with her twice, which means we got 2 skills out of her. We got that max SP, and then we got that trance. So I'm wondering if you can max someone out, and if you get to a maxed out point, if something special will happen. So I'm wondering if I should spread out who I talk to just cover my bases, or if I should really narrow in on something. That's what I'm wondering. So if we narrowed in on Kyoko, what are my options? I don't think the chin drill. Dean's handbag. Yeah, we're gonna miss junk food. Moonrock, the art. Unless I can just give her the old-timey radio again. Can you give her just the same thing over again? I'm guessing probably not. I'm guessing that doesn't work. I'm thinking ray gun. It's tech. I do have 2 blossom bouquets. I do have 2 of those. If that's something she would care about. Gift trouble? What do we think Kyoko would enjoy besides the radio? We already gave her a radio. Would she enjoy the ray gun? That's a TV show or something. This is a popular watch. Who would enjoy a throwaway watch? I'm trying to just figure out who would like these themes. While performing incantations, have you better speak to the target of your spell? Who's out here casting spells? Maybe this is for the clairvoyance. Maybe this is for Hero. Or is Kyoko a frickin' witch? Kyoko loves the bouquet. I have 2 bouquets. I'll give her the bouquet. Let's double down on Kyoko. and see where that takes us. This is exactly what we did with Junko, and Kyoko's gonna end up dead, but we're gonna do Kyoko. I can do that. For now. I guess I should press the doorbell. Ding dong. What's the matter? Are you keeping an eye on me? Don't worry, I'm not going to kill anyone. Should I talk to Kyoko for a while? Sure.
It's true.
I was just about to head to the dining hall to get something to drink. Did you want to come with me? Sure. I went to the dining hall and drank some tea with Kyoko. Kyoko and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Kyoko a present? Definitely. What would you like to give her? We're gonna give her the bouquet. Let's see what we learn now that we double down. Where's it at? There it is. A collection of branches. Oh, right click.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, she seemed to really blush at that one. Thank you. This really means a lot to me. Seeing Kyoko so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. This makes me wonder. She didn't quite have this exact reaction to the old-timey radio, but I don't know if that's because she didn't love it or if that's because this is just, we're going 2 points deep now. Let's see what we get out of this. I don't know how the whole like relationship stuff works behind the scenes. Quiet as ever. I guess she doesn't like to waste her words. Hey, Kyoko?
And?
If you're expecting a conversation, don't. There's no need for it. She's just so off-putting. But, I mean, don't you think talking is important? I feel like we're gonna get out of here. We all need to be on the same page. And to do that, we need to get to know each other. You could certainly make the argument that forming friendships may help prevent killings.
So...
But are you asking for some kind of deep connection? Huh?
Because...
You could just be deceiving us, pretending to be everyone's friend so you can gather information. No, that's not... Listen, Kyoko, everyone that I have befriended is dead, so that's not working out well for me.
Why?
Well then, let's do a quick test, shall we? I mean, if anything, maybe you don't want to be my friend, because like I said, everyone I have become friends with is dead. Okay, yeah, Celeste was on, she likes the brooch, the scarab brooch. I was wondering, because she's got all that jewelry stuff. I had that exact same thought earlier. I said that earlier when I was going through my items. I'm like, maybe. Well then, let's do a quick test, shall we? A test?
That's right.
If you're as gung-ho on friendship as you claim, this should be an easy question. If you're gonna ask me for some information about someone, I don't have that. Okay, so I just have to answer your question. Is that it?
So then...
Are you ready? You consider Hina one of your friends, yes? No. I haven't hung out with her at all.
And?
If that's true, what is her ultimate ability? Well, she's the ultimate swimmer. That's an easy one. Hina's ultimate ability. She's training for the Olympics and her nice body. Swimming has got to be it. This can't be it. This can't be it. This isn't a trick question. Or is she? This isn't a trick question, right? Yeah, no, she's into swimming. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, of course.
Correct.
Well, asked and answered.
It would seem...
Then your pleas of camaraderie are true. Oh, is that all you needed? You aren't going to ask me about anyone else? I know what everyone's things are, except you, Kyoko. Ms. Mysterious. Of course. Yes, of course. Such a foolishly open person as you could never lie. Everyone would know right away. Again, with that foolishly open stuff.
So then...
That foolish fool that foolishly fools the fool into foolishly fooling. Okay then, as promised, what would you like to know about me? Oh, let's see. What school did you used to go to before you came here?
So...
Before I came here? I guess I was living abroad. Abroad? You lived on abroad? She must have been really big. Was it an exchange program, or do your parents work overseas or something? My parents? O's? Why all the question marks? Maybe she doesn't remember. Maybe she's got some kind of amnesia situation. Anyway, okay, so she was living abroad because of her dad's job. Dad? So what kind of work does he do? Does she know? Foreign government? Top secret clearance? Does she not know either? Is that what? More question marks. Okay, so he does top secret work for other government. She's got the dementia like me, for real. All I can think of is assassin. I kept up my end of the deal. Kind of. Speaking of assassin, wait, what was that nonsense about the assassin fist at the beginning of this when we were doing Pilates with Monokuma? And he was like, you have to learn the way of the Empire of Darkness to learn the assassin fist. Is that a connection? Am I making a connection there? Am I five-heading this? Do you think Kyoko's father might have something to do with all of this?
Goodbye.
This should be enough, right? I'm leaving now. All right, bye, mysterious lady. He left without even waiting for a reply. He's so full of mystery. And hearing what she had to say just added even more mystery on top of everything. Kyoko's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go. All right, we'll have to look at that page and see what we unlocked. We're not getting very deep with her. I wonder if she does have a memory issue or if it is like a secrecy issue. I wonder. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Night time. It's night time. Ding dong, bing bong. He is a mystery. He's a mystery wrapped in an enigma.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
I like how he's always just got himself a nightcap for every single one of these messages. What's he drinking? It's bright red. Is it supposed to be wine? Because that's not a wine glass. It's like too wide. It still could be wine, but like, what are you drinking?
As such, it is officially nighttime.
Nighttime.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't
Sweet
let the
dreams
bed
are
bugs
made
bite.
of us. Who am I to disagree and travel the world and the seven seas? Another day gone, but even though today is over, this game definitely isn't. How long is this gonna keep going? All the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late in the night. Monokuma Theater.
Whenever I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare. I can't help it. I just gaze with intensity. The other day, I rode my bike to the train station.
I was in the bathroom, just looking at myself in the mirror.
Okay. That's it? There's no more to that? There was no more to that? That's the end of the story? What was that? Okay, you looked at yourself in the mirror, all right. I didn't skip it. I don't think.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
This morning announcement every single morning at 7 a.m. would get irritated. If you had to live this way forever, this guy would really start to grind on my gears every morning. Well, I get he likes looking at himself, or she, since it said it, he likes looking at girls. Oh, maybe I should rewind that. Maybe there was some hidden message in there about looking at girls. Maybe. If it's a she, then maybe. If that's a Monokuma. Monokuma sounds like a dude, But if Monokuma is a chick, that would eliminate Kyoko's father from being the assassin in charge of Monokuma. Well, I guess I'd better head to the dining hall before anything else. No, before anything else, I want to check out the report card. I think she was number 9, so right... Yeah, there she is. So page 3... Oh yeah, I only got a maximum SP +1 twice, so I didn't get any new special, like, abilities, like trance or melodious voice or whatever it was. When she talks about her past, there are more questions than answers, and the more she says about herself, the more questions it raises. Guess we didn't really get much of anything out of her. It's a little disappointing. I know we could have gotten more out of some other folks, but... Who's to say? Who's to say? But it's a new day. I'm gonna have to save the game. I feel like we didn't make a whole lot of progress. Did that actually save? It did. Yes. I know we didn't make a whole load of progress today. I got started a little bit late on the stream. But tomorrow, I'm gonna jump back into Danganronpa tomorrow as well. We're gonna do a double Danganronpa this week. We're just getting to the juicy part. Then you'll have to tune in tomorrow and we'll get right to the juice. We'll be jumping straight into the juice tomorrow night. And I'll try to start actually on time tomorrow. We started late today. That's on me. Because tomorrow's the last, I don't know why I said it this way, but I think we'll be missing Thursday. We got tomorrow's stream, and then I believe I'm missing Thursday. Thursday is Thanksgiving Day for those of us in the United States. So I very likely won't be streaming because I'll be out hanging out with family for most of the day. I might have a sneaky little stream at night if I'm back home and I feel like doing it, but I also might not be. So no promises for tomorrow having stream. Possibly not. So it's Thanksgiving Day tomorrow. And then Friday, which will be Black Friday for any of you Yahoo United States shoppers going out there and doing crazy things. Friday I should be back to streaming. So I think tomorrow will be Danganronpa. Friday might be Amanda the Adventurer 3. We unlocked that with our super chat goal last week. So I think Friday might be that. And I don't know about the weekend yet. I haven't planned that far ahead this week. I'm sorry, guys. I don't actually have a schedule planned this week. But like today, Danganronpa. Tomorrow, Danganronpa. Most likely skipping Thursday. And then Friday with some Amanda the Adventurer 3. That's the plan so far. Banana in my system. I do have a new MagicManMo Monday show in the works. I'm editing that. I actually wanted it to be out on Monday. I wanted it to be out yesterday. That didn't happen. I'm still editing the thing, so I can't release it yet. I'm still editing the thing. I want it out before Thanksgiving, so hopefully that'll be out tomorrow. If not, it'll be out Thursday morning. So I've got that in the works for those of you that want to see that, which is a video, not a stream. Why are you sad? Because you came into the stream late and you missed most of that's why you're sad. But no fear, no worries. You can always watch the VOD. You can catch up on everything you've missed and then tune in again tomorrow night. I'll be here tomorrow night. Don't be sad. You have to go protect your gym in Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go to the polls. What did you miss? You missed the stream. We're ending. French Fry, welcome to the end of the stream. What'd you miss? We're at the end of the stream. We're at the end. It's the end of the stream as we know it. And I know it was a shorter one today. It really was a shorter one today. I started about an hour late, so it was a shorter stream today, but we should be normal time tomorrow, 6 to 10. I know it's a Wednesday, and Wednesdays usually don't go over very well. Like, Wednesdays are like usually slower nights, but tune in if you can, and if you can't, no worries. There's always the VOD, the video on demand, the replay, the video. It'll always be there. So there's that. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed this stream, make sure to hit that like button before you go. And until next time, bye-bye. I almost hit the wrong button. Bye-bye.